And I'm joined now by one of the biggest halftime acts in the NBA. This is Christian. This is Scooby. Christian Stoinev joins us now. And Scooby joins us now.
There he is.
Welcome. There he is. He's live. I've got something for you, Scoob.
Here we go, so they can see.
Let's go, buddy. Oh, good boy. So how old is Scooby, Christian?
So this, actually, you guys are the first to see him. This is baby Scooby. So he's the newest Scooby to the Scooby family.
Like Scrappy-Doo.
Yeah, basically. So he's actually coming up on 6 months.
Wow.
He's just a puppy.
Yeah.
So he's getting his first feel of what it's like to be in arenas and stuff.
Yeah.
So at halftime, it'll be his, not blood related, but older brother that will be performing.
So how many dogs do you travel with?
So at most 2.
Okay.
So yeah, so we have 3. The oldest Scooby is retired now. He's 13.
The original Scooby?
He's actually the second Scooby.
Okay.
So the original Scooby, he's who I started a career with a long time ago. And then Percy is the second Scooby that's retired now. Milo is the one that'll perform tonight. And this is Cosmo, but AKA Scooby.
Yeah. So how did you figure out that this is what you could do? Like, at what point were you like sitting around the house and the dog climbed on your lap and you're like, hey, this is kind of cool, or what?
Yeah, so actually I grew up into a performing family.
Okay.
So growing up, I was already learning to do, hand balancing and some acrobatics and whatnot. Yep. And then eventually I went off to college, and we before college we got the original Scooby. I wanted a pet, and we got a little Chihuahua.
Okay.
And it wasn't planned to be what it became. We just would teach him like to sit and lay down and simple things. And one thing became another. And then after I graduated from college, I did America's Got Talent. We had a great run there, and I've been a basketball fan since I can remember. I probably was like 8 years old, watching Vince Carter and all the.
Did you grow up in Toronto? Or?
No, but he was like the coolest dunker at the time, so I was watching him do his thing, and and then I just became a huge basketball fan. So once America's Got Talent, kind of around the same time, I got our first chance to do a halftime show, and one game turned into 2 games, and so on and so forth, and here we are now. This is our 13th year doing halftimes as Christian and Scooby, and these little guys obviously have, I would say, carried the team. Yeah. So I'll put it that way, and it's a joy to be at these arenas.
So how do you mentioned like being in the arena, the noise, like how do you train the dog not only to do all the act, but to like not be affected by this environment? So
you're looking at it essentially. So yeah, that's exactly it. The tricks, you'll be surprised, they pick up pretty quick, I feel like. But this is the biggest part of training, even flying as often as we do, all the travel. But yeah, you see him right now, he's just comfortable. There's music playing. And it's all a new environment for him. And so this is the training that I think sometimes is more crucial to actually what we do in the performance. The lights, the music, all the people around. And so all that is really, I think, key, and especially the beginning, for him to just be comfortable and be like, oh, when I'm out here, I'm going to get treats and lots of love, and random people are going to come show me love, so that it makes it so that they enjoy being out here and they want to be out here.
How hard is it to teach the actual tricks?
Yeah, so, the tricks, it just takes patience and not too much at a time, because also then it just becomes, you want them to want to try the tricks.
Right.
And after, a couple turns at it or something, you're like, all right, let's move on to something else, and you keep trying. And also they teach me, like I said, technically when he starts, performing, he'll be the 4th Scooby, and they're all, my wife and I don't have kids yet, but I imagine they're like children where they all got a different personality, and it's the same with them.
I can tell you about that.
And so it's kind of the same with them where, what one may be comfortable with, the other is not. So, like one of the biggest things we had to learn with Milo is he didn't like the hardwood floor. Wow. And that was an adjustment for me to be like, what is it that he doesn't feel comfortable with? And once we figured out, like, oh, it's the floor, we put a rug. And now with the carpet, it's like night and day. And so, that's all part of learning them and their, their needs and what they like and don't like.
What's your favorite, like, part of the act? What's your favorite favorite trick?
Well, I have a few, but I definitely love when Scooby walks on the basketball because that's something that is very relatable to a basketball game.
Yep.
But also, I just think what makes us unique is that it is Christian and Scooby. So when I'm doing the handstand and he's on my feet, or when I'm doing a one-arm pose that I hold, that's not that easy, even though we make it look easy.
No,
but then he's on my back looking cute and doing his thing. I think that's what makes it unique. You know, that it's not just a hand balancing acrobatic act. It's not just a dog act. It's a combination of both of us doing super cool things combined. And so those are the tricks I really like.
That was what I was going to ask you next. Was like the dog's a big part of the act, but so are you. Like you do all these, I don't know what we call it,
hand balancing skills,
whatever. All this stuff like that. And you said you went to college.
Right.
When you went off to college, were you thinking, this in the back of my mind, I have the ability to do all this stuff. I'm from a performing family. Maybe I can go into this. Or did you go to college thinking I want to go be a businessman or something else?
Well, great question. So when I was younger, I was stuck to the TV watching sports. And the late Stuart Scott made me fall in love with broadcasting.
Okay.
And I actually went to school. I pursued my degree and got my degree in broadcast journalism.
That's awesome, yeah.
And but when I was looking for schools, Illinois State University, so shout out to the Redbirds.
I thought it was, what's the Salukis?
That's Southern. Southern Illinois. Well, the Redbirds, they actually had a circus program, like a sports team.
Yeah.
And they recruited me essentially to go to ISU. I was born in Florida. My family had all their friends in Florida, so the plan was to go to school somewhere in Florida. But ISU recruited me. I went to school there. I was part of the circus program, which kept me in performing shape.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of allowed me to maintain my physique and my work. And then obviously I was kind of getting the best of both worlds, learning what I needed to learn to get my degree, and while also maintaining what I do here.
Well, congratulations. It's been awesome. Like we always love having you guys here. And tonight you're going to do a halftime show, right? Like what are we in for? What are we getting?
So you're in for a little bit of everything with Christian and Scooby. Obviously, look, the surprise is revealed, okay? But in the beginning, I kind of show off my stuff because I know once Scooby is revealed, nobody wants to see me do my thing anymore.
Animal,
so
right?
So in the beginning, you'll see a lot of skills that I'll show. And then obviously, then when Scooby comes out, he'll steal the show. He'll do all of the favorite tricks that I just talked about. So you guys are in for a show tonight.
That's
so
awesome.
We're excited to be here, and thank you.
No, thank you.
This is awesome, man.
We appreciate you coming in. Scooby, I don't think I can get a pound.
Here, we'll give him a treat. We'll give him a treat. One more treat.
On,
Here you go, buddy.
Hey, buddy. You want a treat?
He's like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good boy. You might smell my dog. My dog weighs about 100 times 90 pounds, so it's
90 pounds. Yeah. We'll I doubt he'll even get to 9 pounds.
All right, well, appreciate you stopping by, Christian.